So this video is going to be something a little bit different, and I totally appreciate it won't be for everyone. I promise it's nowhere near as pretentious as the thumbnail makes it look, because I am the furthest thing there is from an expert at YouTube and content creation. I haven't been doing this very long, and I do feel I've been very lucky to have hit some early milestones already, which is of course thanks to all your support, so thank you. This video is to help those of you that might be looking to get into YouTubing, especially if you're looking to do it full or part-time as a career or source of income. I just think it's helpful to have some information out there that will help you set realistic expectations, learn about the early steps for monetization, and so on. I also want you to avoid some of the things that I've done which I think are mistakes. Nothing major, but it might just help you out in the long run. So drop a like on this video if you find it helpful, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. The reason I've decided to do this now is because a lot of this stuff is fresh in my mind, having just done it. So here's my top 5 things to know if you're just starting out like I was just a couple of months ago. Stick around to the end because the last point could save you a major headache. Number 1, when you get started, you want to avoid burnout. One of the greatest benefits of content creation and YouTubing is essentially getting to be your own boss. So don't stress yourself out by making yourself feel inadequate. Am I posting often enough? Is the sound quality good enough? Why aren't I getting views? It's a marathon, not a sprint. Your content will improve over time. Don't expect yourself to just hit the ground running. If you're not sure if a video is good enough, just post it and you never know. If it doesn't do well, you know to make some changes. It's all a learning curve. And don't beat yourself up if a video doesn't do very well. Just move on to the next one. Also, sometimes a video can start off really slow and then suddenly do well out of nowhere, so stay positive. Personally, I've found that posting a longer video once a week with some shorter videos and YouTube shorts in between works best for me, but you'll figure out what works best for you. And generally, I've noticed that your audience and viewers tend to adapt to your style and schedule. It's okay to take breaks from posting. The worst thing you can do is overwork yourself. If you treat your content like it's a job, you'll get burnt out and not want to do it anymore. That's actually happened to me a few times before on previous channels I've tried to get off the ground. This time I've set myself realistic goals, not put too much pressure on myself, and I'm really enjoying it now. Number 2, interact with your audience. Like and heart comments, reply and have conversations, post community updates, post polls and quizzes, and get to know your viewers. People will come to your channel for the content at first, but they'll stick around for you. We're not robots at the end of the day. Part of the enjoyment of doing this is sharing ideas with like-minded people. I know it's not easy for everyone, some people are more introverted than others, but just start out with likes and hearts and show that you're reading the replies. As a viewer, when I'm watching someone's videos, it's always nice to know that your comment has been noticed and appreciated. Number 3, learn how to use Studio and take some time to understand analytics. I'm still figuring out this part for myself, but it is your best friend. You can check out when your audience is online most often, keep track of trending topics, and see what your audience is watching. And speaking of that, I would recommend finding some YouTubers who make content similar to what you want to make. You don't want to copy them obviously, but it's good to have some inspiration. I watch a lot of video essay channels to see what works, and then sort of spin it with my own thing. If you're creating shorts, you can now link your long format videos directly to your shorts through the Creator Studio on desktop. Once your short's uploaded, head to the editing suite, select related video, and then select the video you want to connect. It will show up as a button on your short, which is great for driving views from your shorts to your videos. Number 4, other creators are not your enemy. It's not a competition, and there's definitely enough to go around for everyone. You may have noticed that I collaborate a lot with Slight Stardust. We support each other's channels, and it's good to know that someone's got your back. So if you're starting out around the same time as maybe a friend, talk to each other, work together, share your successes and what's not working, ask for advice from them and from others that are already doing well. I often put out tweets asking mutuals I know who are far more experienced YouTubers for advice, and they will respond. You're not on your own, so reach out if you need support, and that even goes for myself. Like I said, I'm super new to this, and I'm just trying to help people who are in the same position that I was just a couple of months ago. But you can ask me in the comments or DM me on Twitter. My door's always open if you've got any questions. I'll do my best to help. Number 5, when it comes to monetization, you need to be super realistic. You're not going to be supporting yourself financially from YouTube overnight unless you absolutely skyrocket. I've had videos that have made 9 pence and I've had videos that have made £40. It fluctuates wildly, and I have a feeling that's true even for big channels. If you are looking to do this to support yourself or your family financially, just make sure you have a backup in place and you have another source of income until you feel ready to really do it full time. I've been monetized just over 1 month and I've made about £60 in that time, with some videos taken off and some just doing okay. One piece of advice I have is make sure that your videos don't have copyright issues even before you're monetized. Very stupidly, before I was monetized, I thought, it doesn't matter, I don't get money from these videos anyway, so I can use copyrighted music if I want. A huge regret, because I got another 15,000 views on my most successful video after I was monetized, but because it was copyrighted, I got nothing for it. Had I thought ahead and made sure that all my content was copyright safe, I would have made more this month than I did. Probably about another £20 or £30 based on what I've earned from the Daredevil video. So take copyright seriously from day one, and you can still earn from all the videos that you've made before being monetized. Also, in case you're not aware, you can be monetized for super chats, thanks and memberships at 500 subscribers. I would recommend doing this as soon as it becomes available. Even if you don't use those features, you'll be pre-approved for full monetization when you hit 1,000 subscribers, so it just saves you a bit of time. Finally, I can't stress this point enough. Make sure you have a valid ID of some kind before you're fully monetized. You'll need to prove your identification on Google AdSense using a driver's license, passport, and proof of address. I got a notification about this about 2 weeks after being monetized, and you only have 45 days to upload it or YouTube will stop displaying ads on your content. My passport's expired and my provisional driver's license was out of date because I don't drive currently. It is what it is, don't make fun of me for it. But the point is, if you don't have a valid ID, just make sure that you get that sorted out now to save yourself a headache. I've had to rush around getting my provisional driver's license replaced, and it's expensive to renew a passport. So get it done beforehand and save yourself time and energy. So that's my top 5 pieces of advice for starting out on YouTube. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it was something a little bit different, but like I said, I just want to help out people who are in the same position I was not long ago. Drop a like down below and don't forget to subscribe to help out the channel. Best of luck to you if you finally do make a leap into content creation. I'm looking forward to see what you make. Have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one.